chronically ill freelancer, please stick around. If you have insurance, how did you find your insurance?
So I just released a book called 6-Figure Freelance Writer, and in that I have a chapter on how to freelance with a chronic illness, and then also a chapter on how to freelance with burnout, because I do think those are related, but I'm going to give you the headlines and some of the summaries. First thing, I highly recommend people with chronic illnesses, if you're able to freelance instead of work full-time at an office job or something you have to commute to. Freelance really helped me on my journey to heal. I am actually in the process of getting so close to reversing and getting rid of all of my symptoms from my chronic illness, in part because I've been able to have time to work out, take care of my body, meal prep, eat really well, go to doctor's appointments, things like that. So I've seen how freelancing has really helped me take control of my schedule, my day, my workload, my energy levels. And so I'm always recommending it to people with chronic illnesses. There's just some things you have to think about first. First, the elephant in the room is health insurance. I am not an expert on this, and every state is different, so I can't speak for your exact situation. I know that I had to pay out of pocket quite often. I chose a high deductible health plan with a health savings account for the tax benefits. And I do pay quite a bit out of pocket, but it depends on, like I said, your plan. And I eventually switched to having my plan being paid for through my business as a freelancer. And so there's a lot of things that you can do. There's a lot of different kind of things that you can kind of set up, but the best thing to do is to figure out who you can talk to at your state about your health insurance needs as a self-employed freelancer, or if you have an LLC, what your options are for that. The realistic part about freelancing is that you don't have the same benefits that you would have at a company, but your revenue should be higher, your profits should be higher, and you should be able to give those benefits to yourself. If you are not able to give those benefits to yourself, you're not charging enough, and I have quite a lot of information here and on my blog and on my TikTok about how to charge what you're actually worth and how to provide value to clients to justify that value. The other thing that nobody talks about is that as chronic illness warriors, we need to make sure that we're managing our energy, not just our time. You can't just stack your day and expect to do a 40-hour work week. I usually, on average, work about 15 to 20 hours a week. I can't work more than that. I don't want to work more than that. And I think that if you have a chronic illness and you're recovering, you're dealing with fatigue, you're dealing with other things. I had a really bad iron deficiency for a really long time. Like, the stuff that we deal with is tough. And so you need to make sure that you are not burning out and that you are really managing your energy, not just your time. And there's a bunch of tips and tricks that I have, once again, on my blog and my TikTok about that, but let me know if you have any questions. Another thing that chronic illness warriors, I think, should do is to make sure that you are automating, delegating, and using productivity AI tools to kind of help make sure you're decreasing your workload so that you can focus your energy, your valuable energy, on the tasks that are directly related to doing great work for your clients rather than all of this admin stuff. I ended up hiring a business manager who handles all of my business stuff and doing a lot of things that really helped me. So there's a lot of ways to optimize your business. Follow me for more freelance tips and let me know if you have any questions in the comments.